First, it says, a Compton production followed by Michael Klinger and Tony Tenser present, showing that these people are very important and have perhaps made or directed this film. Both of these titles are on a plain black background which could relate to the simplicity of the film, and perhaps the fact that there is just one main character who we see throughout this film. The music is a continuous beat that creates a serious, tense atmosphere. The title Repulsion is then introduced on top of the image of an opened eye. In psychological horrors, eyes are often used as one of the main telltale factors of creating a scary atmosphere through both the expression and also the makeup. The title is in a blurry writing which never becomes completely clear, which could connote things are not seen clearly in this film by certain characters. Continuing with the eye, the background remains and the main stars are introduced. We are then shown a blonde woman who looks very nervous. She is biting her nails and looks somewhat confused. The music has changed to a more drawn-out, longer beat, which is reflective. She is in a lift alone. Lifts are often feared of in case they break down or get stuck, so this setting has an ominous, unknown effect, especially because the lady is alone. The lift seems to be moving very slowly, which links back to the fear of lifts. When the woman gets out, a man is stood there still, like he's watching her, which is very alarming for the audience. The corridor looks dark and the lady enters number 15, but she rings the doorbell first, which seems like she is checking nobody is in, or like this isn't her real home, which has very negative connotations. She then immediately shuts the door and the camera focuses purely on the woman's feet, which is uneasy for the audience as we only see half the picture. It appears that the woman is beginning to relax a bit more as she takes off her shoes and then takes off her skirt. This is insinuating that she couldn't wait to get out of her clothes for some reason or another, which is confusing for the viewer. She stands silently at the window and just stares out of it at people laughing, which links back to the power of her eyes. The fact that the people are laughing shows that they are happy, and perhaps that she is not. A voice asks if she has had a good day, calling her darling.
Darling? Yes.
Because of this, we assume that this is her mother talking, which shows her youth. Her answer was very blunt and somewhat dazed. This shows that she is not quite with it, and perhaps that she has had a bad day. She then walks and goes and washes her feet inconveniently in the sink, which could connote paranoia or an illness.